Hi, I'm Helle from Game for Life BG, and today I'm sitting with...
Michael, good morning.
And Michael, you have a new game that you're going to get on Kickstarter soon. Can you please give us an overview of the game?
Oh yes, for sure. So next week, Tuesday, we're starting on Kickstarter. And this is Caral, a game by Klaus-Jürgen Wrede. You might know him from Carcassonne. Mm-hmm. And Caral, the cool thing, or the special thing about it, is that the main game is pretty simple. So you can get like everyone to play the game. You can even get your family and friends who are not big gamers. You can start the game, and the main thing is you are building pyramids. You are placing workers. It's not a big worker placement game, but it's got like some worker placement elements. Yep. And you've got a race around this path, and players are trying to get to the center first. So it's like the three core mechanics of the game. Pretty easy. And then the cool thing is that you can spice up the game. You can like mix your own game style and add in modules that come with the game. The game comes with 6 modules. And for instance, if you want to, you can say, okay, the next game you want a bit more play interaction. And then you put in the anaconda. The anaconda will bite your alpacas and block action fields. So you'll have a bit more play interaction. Or you can say, okay, I want to add some strategy elements to the game and have more strategy, more things to think about. And you can add the emissary board. For example, the emissary board, you can send out emissaries and you can gain more resources and more powers, more actions for the game. So what players do, at the beginning of the game, each player will get one of these 5 pyramid building starting spots. So players begin with a 5 spot. And then during the game, they will start building up the pyramids. And for building a pyramid, you will need one of these stones. I'll just grab into the camera. So everyone on their transport sleigh, they've got these building blocks, the stones. So for each stone, you can build 1 pyramid level and rise up and make your pyramid bigger and bigger. And the goal is to complete your pyramid, because for completed pyramids, you'll get the most victory points in the end of the game. But the thing is, players will have to choose if they want to build a big pyramid or a small pyramid. So you have to choose before you build if you're going to build a small one or a big one. Mm-hmm. The small ones will only give you 5 victory points, and the big ones will give you 10 victory points. So it is very good to build a bigger one, but then of course it will take longer, and you might not complete that pyramid. Yeah. So you have to think and you have to push your luck a little bit and see if you can go for the big points or for the small points.
Mm. And then you also have this guy here.
Oh yes.
To move around.
Yes. So this guy. This is the architect. He is controlled by the starting player. And the starting player will change every round during the game. And this guy, he will give the speed of the game. So, as I said in the beginning, this is a bit of a racing theme. So players race until the central pyramid. And this guy, he will push the players from behind. So he will go along the spiral path, each step, and players will have to be in front of him. If they fall behind, they can't do any actions. Yeah, exactly. Not allowed to do any actions. So players will have to try to run in front of the architect. And the starting player, he will be allowed to roll the dice. And he can choose, sometimes you've got an option to move him 1 or 2 spaces. And then the player can choose and say, okay, I want to go fast this round. I want to complete the round. I want to be the first one to go into the center. And then you get a little bonus. Or you can say, oh no, this round I want to build my pyramids, I need more time. So the starting player, he will choose the speed of that current round. Yeah. And then all other players, they will have to try to fit in and see what they can do in this round and see if they can get their goals completed or not. That's quite a cool element.
Yeah, and you have these cards you're going to use.
Oh yes.
Also.
So we've got these resource cards, and there are 4 of a type. And then in combination, you can use these cards. You always have to have a pair of 2. So you can have 2 alpacas, for example. And with these alpacas, you get an extra turn. So after your turn, you can play a pair of these. And then you can extend your turn, go another 3 steps, and perform another action. And we've got some more cards. You've got these building blocks, the stones, where you can build another extra level of pyramids. So in your turn, you can build up to 3 levels of a pyramid if you've got all the resources and you've got the proper cards. And then we've got the fishies. And these fishies, they, if you play 2 of them as well, you can perform an action twice. So you can go to these action spots and you can get 2 alpacas, for example, instead of 1. And then on that case, the alpacas, you can build up over here. You put your alpacas in front of your sledge, yes. So for each alpaca, helping you to pull the stones, you are allowed to move 1 step further.
Yeah.
So you can increase your speed.
Yeah.
So you choose how fast you want to have the game. The game can be played in 45 minutes, let's say, if you have 2 players, maybe even 30 minutes. Up to 4 players, it might be an hour or just like over an hour. And then you choose how fast you want to move, how fast you want to have the race. So you might be, maybe your strategy is get all 5 of them,
Yeah.
and then just like move fast and rush through the game. Maybe you want to be slow and you're collecting more stones because you want to build the pyramids. Yeah, so you can choose. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's Caral in a nutshell. So if you like customizing your game, adding elements to the game, changing the game on every session, then this might be for you.
And you're going to have this one on Kickstarter, right?
Yes, so if you like, visit us next week, Tuesday. This is going on Kickstarter, and we will be very happy to see you there. And post a comment, ask some questions if you've got any questions. Yes, that's it.
Thanks for the overview, Michael.
Hey, Helle, thank you for visiting me. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.